folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
You set it down for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This could be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop. Short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
7, Michigan 3.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. Looking for the end zone this time. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne, going back to Elvis Grbac, and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. catch makes it a more manageable third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. They're going to run it here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of the first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
Up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They're going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of Looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires quickly to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Disquibke picked up by one of the blockers. One more play before they head to the locker room. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, UNLV.
The offense set up to run one final play before halftime. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Single back, takes the handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they jump on top here in the second half.
And just like that, they've erased the deficit with one incredible special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Passes the 40. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
And it's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and saw right there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, UNLV. A big defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's a handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful.
Going toward the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
No gain on 2nd down, and they punch it in here, 3rd and goal for the team. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. An inside dig now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
They keep him off balance with a run. As the 1st down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To dart to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. You
talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Pitches to the back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tap. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts it in great scoring position.
Excellent effort here by this running back. Puts him in field goal range, but let's face it, that's not going to help them out. They've got to score a touchdown here.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, UNLV. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call about this coach. He wants to win it right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.